Team Persona eats food in a famous restaurant and discusses that they are not official pros yet, and that amazing and professional bladers need sponsors. Nanero tells them that pro bladers are obligated to find a sponsor that provides space and an environment for bladers to play, and the blader advertises these sponsors' businesses. In this way, they have a mutually beneficial contractual relationship. They decide to go for an interview tomorrow for a sponsor. They go to an old building, which is a sushi restaurant established 200 years ago. They meet the owner and head chef of the company and his secretary, Miko Maiden. Cayman X becomes excited to meet him. The owner wants to administer their final pro test because he is willing to help them become the strongest pros and reach the top of X Tower. They reach a stadium. They have to do a bay battle with Maiden. The first battle is about to start between Maiden and Bird Kazmi, but Cayman X stops and wants to do the first battle with her. They agree, and the battle starts. They shoot their bays and fight, and Cayman X wins. They are happy about it. The second battle starts between Maiden and Bird. They shoot and fight, and unfortunately, Maiden wins this time. He is shocked to see Maiden so strong and comes to know she is a former pro blader. She tells them to test themselves in her way because their restaurant is a small sponsor business, and they invest in teams that are 100% capable of winning. The final battle starts between Maiden and Nanero. She changes her costume and uses a night lance bay. They shoot and fight with each other, and things become interesting between them. She uses different techniques and makes Maiden's bay lose. They win the pro final test, and Maiden makes the contract. Team Persona appoints Bird Kazmi as their leader. Now they have a sponsor for their team, and they get rooms to stay. However, Bird is not happy because he has to share a room with Cayman X, who is weird. At night, Nanero sees Bird practicing in the stadium and is happy to see his passion. She starts practicing with him to help him, and Cayman X also joins them. The owner is moved to tears seeing their passion. Cayman X is against Chrome for their first and last bay battle. They start by shooting their bay and fight very well. They play like professionals. Team Persona reaches X Tower excitedly. The mascot AI, Ichigo, welcomes them. Bird is excited to see everything because it's his first time here. They reach the pro-only area, which is crazy because they feel tension in the air. They see the floor map through the guidance program. They reach the training room where Bird reviews things like his launch stance or battle tactics. Bird asks for a battle at this amazing place, and Cayman X agrees. They shoot and fight each other. Cayman X uses something new. Light comes from his bay and generates a dragon hologram representation that makes him lose. Bird is happy to see this amazing battle and loves it. Suddenly, the light is off, and Ichigo appears. She came to tell Bird about the rules, but Bird became excited and started taking her pictures. She aggressively told him about reservations about this place. Bird gets sad because he came first and knows nothing, but he has full spirit and is excited to see everything. He enjoys it a lot. He decides to look for an opponent, but his team member tells him about operations. He starts writing, and Nanero tells him that pro blenders do not get to do everything they want. The pro matches are handled by X Tower's operations, and the matches are done on the floor. Once they get an opponent, operations inform the sponsor, who then informs them. He thinks this is a difference between pro life and the amateur level, but a boy appears behind him and tells another difference, that the pro world is arduous. If a team loses a lot and their match is getting boring, sponsors lose interest in them, and they will be expelled from X Tower and cannot become pro bladers. At the same time, they see a Bay News broadcast about Chrome, who has come from the top floor of X Tower. Chrome says he never loses because he has motivation and wants to battle with someone. Cayman X sees and hears all this. Bird and Cayman X get happy and super excited and want to battle again right now. They look energetic, and Bird sees a match of Takumi, who breaks his first bay. The match is played very well and professionally, but the opponent is a pro and uses different techniques. Light comes from his bay and generates a hologram of a king of beasts that makes Takumi's bay outside of the stadium, and Team Zoorganic wins the match. Bird is surprised to see such strong pros. Nanero tells them they have a match against this Team Zoorganic. Bird thinks they are in trouble, but on the other side, Cayman X is excited. Cayman X offers smoked chocolate flake sushi to Bird, but he cannot want it because he feels pressure for their match. However, everyone tries to encourage him, telling him not to take any pressure that will hinder his ability to show his strength. They attempt to devise a winning plan. Maiden tells them their goal is to cultivate a pro mindset within Bird. She gives them passes to Lion Jungle, which is quite famous. Bird is excited to see the jungle. Nanero tells them they came here to research their opposing team, Zoorganic. She also mentions that Zoorganic's sponsor is Lion Jungle Company, emphasizing that a pro is nothing without a sponsor. After that, they venture into the jungle and experience different things. They sit in a cafe and realize they need to take action seriously. They see Zoorganic team members interacting with different animals. Zoorganic team members are brave and unafraid of any animals. They control and bravely fight animals. They find the team members interesting and skilled. They see the last member of the Zoorganic team, King Manju, who arrives with a famed lion. Everyone thinks he is a good person, but Bird thinks he is a bad person. He notices Bird and asks him to come closer. Bird is afraid, but Cayman X and Nanero agree to approach. Team Persona is now facing Team Zoorganic. Team Zoorganic tries to mock them and asks for their leader. Bird becomes nervous but introduces himself as the leader. Their giant lion, Shishimaru, tries to intimidate them, but Cayman X steps forward, causing Shishimaru to back off. Manju asserts his dominance, claiming to be the king of the jungle, instilling fear in them. They become famous in the news, and everyone awaits their match. However, Bird's name is not mentioned anywhere, which hurts him. Mayden organizes a strategy meeting, emphasizing the importance of claiming victory at any cost. She informs them about Toguro Okuniga, whose bay is Viper Tail, a stamina type. Nanero has to fight him. The next opponent is Rhino Horn, a defense type. The most concerning opponent is King Manju, whose bay is Leon Claw, a balance type. Bird feels pressure again, but Cayman X is excited to face King Manju in the match. They are determined to practice for the match. On the other hand, Team Zoorganic also eagerly awaits the match against Team Persona. Please think about who will win and comment on your answer. Please subscribe to our channel for the next part.